Well, welcome to day 2 of Corona Online School. So today we're getting ready to start 10.2 part 1. So 10.2 is all about area, perimeter, and circumference of all kinds of different shapes. So the day 1 is all about circles pretty much. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time actually talking today because most of the packet that you're going to work on are kind of hands-on activities that I want you guys to play around with, actually measure stuff at home, like use GeoGebra and stuff like that. So basically what I'm going to start off with is just kind of going through part 1, which is the definitions. So, and these probably are familiar to you also. So the first definition we're looking at is the circumference of a circle. And so it's just the length around the outside of the circle. And the diameter, which we have talked about before, if you remember, is the longest chord. Of the circle. And then the radius is just half the diameter. So we'll use those later when we're trying to come up with the formulas and stuff. So I'm sure you probably remember what the area of a circle is and the circumference of a circle, but a lot of the activities I'm having you guys work on are things that you could actually work on with kids in, an elementary school classroom and stuff like that. So think about it more from that perspective as opposed to I'm trying to learn it from the first time perspective. So if you look at part 2 is going to have kind of everybody in class measure something from their own home. So I'm going to put up in the collaboration space a place for everybody to put their own like circumference activity, so that way we can kind of fill it out and check the ratios and see how close they actually get. Part 3 again is just another like kind of play around with stuff. Same thing with the part 3, part 2. Part 4 is where we're going to get into some GeoGebra and stuff like that. So I've tried to like write down all the steps for you, but if you get stuck, just message me and let me know. And pretty much the rest of it from that point on is playing around with GeoGebra and some other shapes. So the main thing is just have fun with this section. Shouldn't be too complicated. Again, think of it more as activity building for elementary school kids. But if you do have any questions, let me know, and I'll be around to chat if anybody has questions. All right, have fun.